Now that's what I'm talking about. When you do a show, that's how you do a show. For now on, Sony, that's how you do a show. Listen, like people are going to think one thing or the other, fanboy this or fanboy that, but I honestly just got to say that show had little, had some lows, had some highs, mostly highs, and I want to get into it because they did exactly what I think a show should do, and that's surprise people with big announcements. And I think that's exactly what they were able to do. Wow, I'm blown away by what I saw. Sony did an absolutely fantastic job with getting people hyped up. And I mean, I want to get into it because next year alone, I mean, just the stuff that we know about, Horizon Forbidden West in February, GT7 in March, Forspoken in spring 2022, God of War Ragnarok in 2022. Wow, I mean, the games that they have lined up, absolutely incredible. And I want to get started with my reaction. What's up, everybody? I'm Crapgamer. This is Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It certainly helps out, and it means the world to me. So thank you guys so much. Honestly, really means everything. So, man, what a great show. Did you guys watch it? What a great show with huge surprises. Listen, absolutely killed it. Sony did a good job. I want to say props to Sony, first of all, for getting this right, okay? The way that they did their show. So they did 40 minutes of basically hardly any talking. It was all gameplay trailers, games. That's the way you do it. And then after that, they did some interviews with the developers and find out more information. That's the much better way to do it, because you just get hype trailer after trailer instead of doing a 5-10 minute developer interview that can bore some people. You do that stuff afterwards. So yeah, absolutely incredible what we've seen. I'm going to run down everything that we saw because this was absolutely incredible with what we've seen. So basically, what they were able to kind of start with was Project Eve, which was a game, and this game is going to be coming to Xbox as well. They also showed off Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which is out March 25th. That's a multi-plat as well. Man, just still, I'm still hyped up by this. I can't believe they did such a good show. I think, it started off pretty good, and then it just got better and better because they showed Forspoken, which we actually saw gameplay for that, and it absolutely looks like it's killing it. There was lots of gameplay shown, and they actually made an announcement that it's coming in spring of 2022. As you guys know, this is at least a 2-year exclusive for the PlayStation 5, built specifically using the PlayStation 5, so that's a really good thing as well. They showed off some multiplats. They showed Resident Evil Extraction, which is a January 2022 game. They showed Alan Wake Remastered. So Alan Wake is one of my all-time favorite games, as many of you might know if you followed my channel for any length of time. Absolutely a fantastic game. I bought it instead of the original Red Dead Redemption, to be honest with you, because they came out the same day originally back in the 360 era. This is coming out, the remaster, October 5th. I'm definitely going to pick it up. If you want to play something that's different, that has a great atmosphere, that's it. They showed off Grand Theft Auto 5, which is coming out March of 2022, enhanced. $50 for that. They showed off some Ghostwire Tokyo. Looks weird, looks strange, looks interesting. They showed off Guardians of the Galaxy. I personally like it. I think some people are going to take issue with the fact that it's not the people from the movies currently, right? But to me, that's perfectly fine. That's the same issue that people had with the Avengers game. But to me, it's like, who cares about that, right? Like, if the game is good and stands on its own, it'll be like Spider-Man from Insomniac, where it didn't really matter. Nobody was bringing up that this guy didn't look like Tom Holland, or Tobey Maguire or whoever. So I think that game actually looks good. Obviously, multi-plat. There's a game called Blood Hunt, that is, they showed off. They showed off more Deathloop. Okay, so anyway, the thing that I really wanted to talk about that blew my mind, and we didn't even get any gameplay. One of my all-time favorite games, top 5 game for me, KOTOR, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This got announced as a timed exclusive for the PlayStation 5. One of the best Star Wars games of all time. Developer Aspyr is creating a remake of the original Knights of the Old Republic, and the developer showed it off during the PlayStation Showcase. Lucasfilm teased the product with a small cinematic. It showed off one of the game's key Sith. Aspyr is using the name Knights of the Old Republic Remake and said that the project is remade for the PlayStation 5. And in a blog post, Aspyr Media lead producer Ryan Treadwell confirmed that Knights of the Old Republic is launching as a console exclusive on PlayStation 5. Why remake Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? Well, nearly 20 years after it first debuted, the original KOTOR is still one of the most beloved games of all time, according to Treadwell. And even as Star Wars travels to new horizons, we know the community is eager as ever to return to this iconic era of storytelling action. Knights of the Old Republic originally debuted in 2023 for Xbox and PC, and it would go on to sell over 3 million copies, and was one of the best games of that year and that generation, thanks to BioWare storytelling and all their capabilities. Aspyr and Sony didn't provide a timing for the release, though. Remake is a tremendous undertaking encompassing almost every aspect of the original game. According to Treadwell, we're still early in development, but we're happy to finally announce the remake and hear the PlayStation community's thoughts on what you're excited about. So again, that really blew my mind. I know it's just a remake and an old game, but that's one of the GOATs, in my opinion. Just blew everybody away. They also showed off some other stuff. It looks like the Uncharted 4 Lost Legacy are getting remastered and coming out early next year. Also coming to PS5 and PC. I don't know how I feel about that. Then came probably the biggest surprise. Insomniac Games, Marvel title. You get to a bar that's been totally wrecked. Boom, Wolverine was officially announced. Boom, heads blow. Like, wow. Exclusive Wolverine game for the PS5 made by Insomniac Studios. Absolutely incredible to see that happening. That is a holy shit moment if there ever was one. Gran Turismo 7 got shown off. This is officially launching in March of 2022. It looks absolutely incredible. I gotta say, really impressed with what they were able to showcase. You know, they really did a good job. We get another surprise, Spider-Man 2, right? So we knew, like, Insomniac was, you know, probably one of the biggest, if not best, pickups of all time in terms of buyouts. And it has Venom, and it looks like there might even be co-op because it showed both Spider-Man, Peter Parker, as well as Miles Morales. And they say this game is coming in 2023. Absolutely blew my mind. So, you know, really just impressive to see that happen, and just, you know, wow. Insomniac Games just going and doing their thing. What they were able to kind of show off today, I think, really got people excited to see exactly what was coming up. And then, of course, the thing to Resistance, you know, because I mean, obviously they showed Venom, which was like, holy crap type of moment as well. And not only did they show that, but then they ended with God of War Ragnarok, which looks absolutely incredible. They teased Thor in this game as well. This game is coming out next year. As you guys know, the God of War from 2018 is my all-time favorite game. Personally, I was at a time when I was getting disillusioned with gaming as a whole. I had I quit my podcast. I wasn't having fun with Xbox, and not to get into a whole thing, but, you know, the quality of games was just not fun for me. At that time, you know, it was like the stuff we were getting from Xbox, the State of Decay 2s, unfinished, full of glitches. Even though I like Sea of Thieves, the unfinished nature of it, you know, the PUBGs, the unfinished natures of it, the jankiness of it, the games that, and I was mostly playing Xbox, and the games just were full of issues. And in March of 2018, I came across God of War, and it just reinvigorated my love of gaming. And then I played Red Dead Redemption 2 after that, and it was like, you know, and Spider-Man and Detroit. And, you know, I credit those games with, like, giving me this love of gaming back again, you know, and just they've done such a fantastic job. It's just, I'm blown away by everything that we've seen, and they did just such a great job with this, you know. Just a great job, and I can't believe that they were able to keep some of this stuff going. You know what I mean? I think that's exactly what everybody's kind of talking about in terms of when they want to be surprised. You know, and that's something that I think really gets me excited. But, you know, I think that's absolutely It just blows my mind that they were able to accomplish all of this stuff. People are hyped up. People are, of course, excited. And, you know, again, this is what gaming is all about, getting people happy and excited and, you know, about the future and things like that. So, yeah, just really love this, and such a fantastic show. If you guys didn't watch it, I implore you to go watch it because it was that damn good. They did such a great job with what they were able to do. So, cool stuff. I love what they were doing. Love the way that they handled that. You know, if you enjoy the content and the reaction, please leave a like, consider that, or subscribing. Thank you guys very much. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up, crap gamer out.